Now I know in part, then I shall understand fully, even as I have been fully understood. So faith, hope, love abide. These three, but the greatest of these is love. This is the word from God we bless and celebrate Johnny and Jodi's marriage with today.
Do you, Johnny Lemke, still take your wife, Jodi, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, for the good times and the sad times, for richer and poorer, for all her strengths and all her faults? Do you still promise to catch her when she falls and listen to her nonsense and try to make sense of it? Do you still vow to keep her on her toes when life becomes dull and help her achieve her goals? Sound like Dr. Seuss. Do you still promise to show her off as your beautiful wife and try to refrain from using the term, "Oh yeah, that's my old lady"? And lastly, do you still promise to love her, protect her, and bother her for the rest of her life?
I do.
You, Jodi, still take your husband, Johnny, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, for the good times and the sad times, for richer and poorer, for all of his strengths and all of his faults. There's a lot. Do you still promise to be his biggest cheerleader and to love and cherish him as much as you do Bo and Drake? Do you still vow to value your differences as much as your common ground, to work on your cooking skills, learn how to drive all of his toys? Do you still promise to be a rock for him, to lean and work on trying not to have to be Mrs. Right? And lastly, do you still promise to grow old with him, always tell him that you love him, and remind him that you always will work on things and work things out?
I do.
By the power of www.getordained.org, the Universal Life Church, in the great state of Minnesota, you and Johnny can kiss again.
I was in a wedding on Veterans Day, and during the best man speech, he not only mentioned the bride and groom, but he made it a specific point to honor veterans on that day. And me being a veteran, I really appreciated that. So with that said, I feel it is my duty to honor one very important person not with us today.
I can see all of you guys love these two as Jane and I do. Sometimes things are meant to be, and in this case with Johnny and Jodi, a higher power has brought these two together along with all of you. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride. Jodi Jane, I love you more than words can express. I'm so very proud to be your dad. You're my everything. Thank you.
Jodi Jane, first off, I want you to know I love you so much. I love you so much I get to marry you twice. You are my soulmate, you are my person, you are my best friend. I'll cherish this day for the rest of my life. I can't wait to see you in that beautiful white dress today. When you look up to hide the tears, just know he's looking down and smiling. I love you, Jodi Jane. We are veterans at this wedding thing, so now let's have some fun, make some memories, and continue to grow old together.
John Michael, first off, I want you to know how much I love you. You're my best friend, the love of my life, and hands down the most amazing person I know. It is a privilege and an honor to call you my husband. I'm so excited to see you today. I'm excited to walk down the aisle together, to bless our marriage, to eat, dance, and celebrate with all of our loved ones. I won't repeat those promises I made you last year, but I still stand by each and every one of them. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever.